Live Nation is #1. Let's start there.
Okay, cool. I went to the first concert back at Madison Square Garden Sunday night. Foo Fighters came out to a mask-free, completely vaccinated capacity crowd of more than 16,000 people screaming at the top of their lungs. 3 hours of singing, crying, chugging beers, hugging, high-fiving. It was totally out of control. People were so excited to be back at the shows, I thought the building was going to crumble. So until you experience that again, for the first time in 15 months, I can't explain to you why this stock is such a no-brainer to me. You're just not going to get it. So you have to go experience that for yourself. Wait till you see what Lala looks like, Coachella, Rolling Loud. I think they're doing 3 of them this summer. This is a historic moment for this category. Live Nation is the dominant name in this category. You have to believe that going to shows is a #1 priority for probably 2/3 of Americans and people in Europe, et cetera. So I think the stock's going to have a great second half. I'm invested in this one personally.
And you don't think that a lot of the story you just told is in the name, right? It's up 20-some-odd% year to date.
Not even close.
You just think that the street hasn't even come to the sort of emotional grips with what you witnessed yourself at the Garden.
Not even close. I'm predicting 6 months of New Year's Eve, 7 nights a week in this country between now and the end of this year. People are ready to just go bananas, and I'm part of it. So I want to make money from it too.
All right. Teradata is #2. TDC. Talk to me.
Okay. You remember a few years ago when Adobe was selling enterprise software licenses and basically they were a transactional business, and then they decided, you know what, we should be annually recurring revenue? Teradata is doing the exact same thing, and I don't think there's a lot of awareness about this on Wall Street. This was a old school, traditional data housing business, dates back decades, and they decided last year they're going to stop letting all these cloud computing companies eat their lunch. And the results now are absolutely massive. They have a big customer base, but in February, for the first time, you look at the stock chart, the stock almost doubled when we found out about how explosive their conversion rates are, moving traditional customers onto their cloud products. So it spent the last few months consolidating that doubling in stock price, and I think it's waiting for the next leg higher. Look at a 10-year chart. There's a lot of potential as the street starts to buy into this business model transformation. I think it's like the second inning here.
Yeah, starts to buy in. Wow, the second inning for a stock that's up a double year to date.
Still one of the cheapest stocks in technology. I really think that this is still being discovered. And again, go back to Adobe, some of these other old school tech companies that switched from transactional to annually recurring revenue. The multiple that Wall Street ends up awarding to these companies is significantly higher than where Teradata is trading currently.
Okay. And lastly, a stock that I don't think we've talked about before, correct me if I'm wrong, Upstart Holdings. Tell me what they do, why you like it.
This is my favorite DL fintech company. Everybody thinks that there's like this thing going on with fintech where it's just software companies versus banks. Upstart is the exact opposite. They're an online lender, and they do keep a portion of the loans they make, but they sell 98% of these loans to the banks. And the banks are desperate for this type of partnership. So Upstart basically has 1,000 variables that they use to judge a potential borrower's creditworthiness, which is very important. A traditional FICA-based loan in the bank is like 8 different variables. They've spent 8 years training their software platform to do this using 10 million data points. And now the banks are coming to them, help us make more profitable loans, make a higher volume of loans, and give us the tools that we need. So Bank of America, JP Morgan, they will develop their own AI. But there are like another 10,000 banks in America that need a little bit of help. They don't have the resources to build their own tech. So I think Upstart has this really unique position. Now, the stock is down from 160, right? It's already lost a lot of its gains because insiders got unlocked for the first time since the IPO. I think that's largely going to be behind the stock, and now we're going to focus on the business, and the business is booming.